And a good day, everybody. Jean Henderson, Pierre the Beverage Rambo, back again with you. Another beer edition. Today we're looking at Wiseacre Brewing's Tiny Bomb Pilsner, American Pilsner. It is a Bohemian Pilsner style. Gets a 3.8 out of 5 score on Beer Advocate. Wiseacre Brewery, first time I'm hearing of the brewery, but I have been to that beautiful city of Memphis, Tennessee. Love that city. Several times I've been up there for some personal reasons, for dealing with my significant other, but going through the city, it's a really fun, upbeat city. The music, the food, the barbecue, of course, you know, awesome, awesome, awesome. So, time to do a review of them. This beer has German yeast, German Pilsner malts, German Pilsner yeast, also Mount and Bravo hops with this beer, 4.5% alcohol by volume. This is what the beer looks like right now, as you can see. My little glass here. Nice little head, nice little coloring right there. Head up top, it looks pretty good. Quite lovely. So, I've had a Pilsner before, a Bohemian or a certain style Pilsner, I think, before. I'm not sure which one I've had. Pilsner or Urquell, I guess, maybe comes to mind as one. Maybe the Lagunitas Czech Pils, which is also good, but that's a higher ABV beer in itself. So, it smells really good. Oh yeah. Nice. On to the taste. It says it has mentioned a little bit of honey into this, drops of honey, but I haven't smelled any of the honey yet, but let me see if there's any in this. Pretty good. Yeah, I'm at this nice little park here on location. There's a lot of trees and it's kind of relaxing. And I needed this moment to kind of be by myself right now, which is what I'm doing a lot of lately, keeping to myself. Excuse me. Oh yeah. Nice scent. Getting those taste of a little bit of honey in this, but definitely those hops that I mentioned, the Mount Hood and Bravo hops, are definitely right there in this. Not little, a bit, not much, but a bit bitter, not overly, just a bit, but kind of, I don't want to say bland, but you know. Nice good finish here. Little honey in this. I'm tasting it, but not a lot of it is in this. This is the American Pilsner, not a German style Pilsner, but an American Pilsner. So, I guess this could be a bit light versus other Bohemian style Pilsners. What's mentioned in the list, like I said, the names I've given you. You got Mama Yellow Pils, which is kind of in that same category. That's from Oscar Blues Brewery, based in Colorado and North Carolina, both two locations. I mentioned Pilsner Urquell and Lagunitas, but I think the Lagunitas and the Pilsner Urquell style have a little bit more flavor, a little bit more punch to it than this. This is something I think you could probably look at it as maybe I doubt is such a thing as a sessionable Pilsner, because it's quite light in my view. But this is good again for this time of year right now. You can see by my shirt right now, I'm just very warm here in this part of the country right now in the southeast, and we've got some good weather next couple of days before we get some rain. But the weather has been very favorable. Get to do some other things, get to go out and go here, go there, but yeah, but this is very sessionable in many ways. So yeah, this is a good Pilsner. Very clean Pilsner, very clean, refreshing Pilsner. And very smooth, you know, maybe three of these. I don't want to say they're I don't want to say crushable, but you know, they're just good to relax on a nice warm day like this. I've never heard of the brewery. Again, Wiseacre, again, Memphis, Tennessee, fun city. Again, a lot of one of my, I guess the son of my employer, his son was in Memphis, and he was, you know, sending me a picture of a cup of beers that he was having about a year ago. And I said, you know, I never really got a chance to go look at some of these breweries because, again, I was on this trip, and I didn't really kind of get out and kind of look around. But I did pick up a couple of beers to bring back, beers that your standard American style lagers or adjunct lagers that I picked up that we don't get here, like the new, when at that time, the last time I was in Memphis, I had picked up the Milwaukee's Best 6.9% or whatever it was, when they decided to raise the ABV on that beer, and a few other beers I picked up which I don't get here. The 6%, I believe, was the Steel Reserve. But I did some beer shopping, or tried to do some beer shopping while I was in Memphis. So, but I don't think you could sell beer in Memphis on Sundays. I know Arkansas, Memphis, which is like going across the Mississippi River. You're right in Arkansas, in West Memphis, Arkansas. And I know they don't sell alcohol on Sundays, so a lot of folks do come over to Tennessee and pick up some stash of booze and then go across the bay and do whatever. But kind of how it goes, you know, still some states are just, you know, Sundays is no alcohol. We go to church and that's it, and that's all you do. And you know, que sera, right? So I think they have 5 beers that are year round. This is one of them. Again, the flavors are there. There's a little bite, not overly bitter, but a nice bitter finish in the end. The honey flavor is there in this. You can taste the hops. I think 3.8 score is about, maybe for some people, but you know, again, the Pilsner Urquell and the Lagunitas Czech Pils are probably more up my alley that I will enjoy. So they get a higher score, and when I reviewed it, those got a higher score. So I'm gonna give this Pilsner here a B-. So I think that would be a 7 or 7.9, 8.1 score for this. So the Tiny Bomb by Wiseacre Brewery in Memphis, Tennessee gets a B- score. Very good American Pilsner. Jean Henderson Pierre, the Beverage Ramblton. Keep on watching and always cheers. Live, laugh, and love. Bang. Pilsner, Pilsner, Pilsner. I say yay, yay, yay.